Sparks, and I'm coming back with another motherfucking goddamn live video. Happy Monday to all the AEW pack smokers. Shout out to the motherfucking AEW pack smokers in the live chat, in the comments section, liking the video, watching the video. All right, so let's get straight into it. Today's video is simply titled, The Rock versus Roman Reigns is a big money match. It's a big money match. The Rock versus Roman is a bigger money match, honestly, than Cena versus Rock. Because there's family lineage that has to do with The Rock versus Roman. That's just the truth. The Rock versus Roman has to simply do with family shit. These are two family members that are considered the head of their family, the head of the table. But both can't be the head of the table. When it comes to wrestling right now, The Rock is not the head of the table. Roman Reigns is. But at WrestleMania in Hollywood, if the stories are true, if the information that we see at WrestleMania 39 is true, at WrestleMania, The Rock versus Roman Reigns is a big money match. And it's one of the biggest money matches that has ever happened. Now, of course, you have Austin and Rock and all those other matches, Cena and Rock, Roman and Taker, Taker and Triple H and Shawn Michaels. Those are all big money matches. But let's be really, really honest. The Rock versus Roman Reigns is a big money match. Oh, I forgot to add in Brock versus Rock. If that ever happened at WrestleMania, but it's probably too late for that to happen at WrestleMania. And then Brock versus Roman. Those are also big money matches as well that have happened. The other one didn't happen at WrestleMania. I think the other one happened at SummerSlam, I believe. Yeah, if my memory isn't fading me as the years go by. Shit. So, The Rock versus Roman Reigns is probably the big money match. Because we all know the Anoa'i family, the Samoan dynasty in wrestling, they are everything in wrestling right now. They are wrestling right now. They're bigger than the fucking Hart dynasty, Hart Foundation, Bret Hart, and all those motherfuckers. They're bigger than that. They got the Usos, Rikishi, Umaga, Solo Sikoa. The list keeps going on. I think it's two sisters that wrestle. Jacob Fatu, who is a future WWE superstar. We already know that. That family rules wrestling. So the ultimate match is the family member that used to be the head of the wrestling of that wrestling family, which is The Rock. Everybody knows that family mainly for The Rock. I mean, there are other people who they know it because of, but it's mainly because of The Rock. He is the biggest name out of that family. Now, some would disagree with that. Some would think Rikishi is bigger than The Rock. But Rikishi's not bigger than The Rock. It's not possible. And then you have the new generation's version of the head of the table of that family, which is Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns has been doing extremely well character work. Great character work. Great storylines. I know a lot of people don't like it and they don't like how long he has been champion, but it actually gives the title something that means something. Like if you beat Roman Reigns, who's been the champion 800 plus days, you somebody. I don't know who's going to beat him, because it ain't going to be The Rock. The Rock's not going to beat him. Cody Rhodes going to be fighting for the United States Championship. Why? Who fucking cares about that? Or whatever the fuck he going to be doing. I don't know who's going to beat him. But at this point, whoever does beat him, hopefully is worth it. And that person looks strong enough to beat him. And you're going to go down in history. You're going to be the person who stopped the reign of terror from Roman Reigns. You're going to be that person. Now, I don't know who the fuck that's going to be. I don't know who the fuck that's going to happen with. How it's going to happen. But I know it ain't going to be The Rock. The Rock's not going to beat Roman Reigns. There is no way in fucking hell The Rock is going to win that match. So, I don't know. Maybe they should double book Roman. Night 2. I don't know. Let's just throw out some ideas for WWE. Fuck it. Seth Rollins goes against Cody Rhodes without the United States Championship at Royal Rumble. That match has whatever kind of finish to it. Blah, 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 blah. Seth Rollins ends up getting a title shot for the Raw Championship against Roman Reigns on night 1, night 2, whatever fucking night it is. It don't matter. Cody Rhodes enters the Money in the Bank and Money in the Bank. Whatever. Wins the title. Shebang. There you go. There you go. You don't have to do Cody versus Seth again. You need somebody who's going to take both of those belts off of Roman. The Rock ain't going to win one. So I don't necessarily know what's going to happen with that. The only person who else could beat him is somebody that's from Raw. And I have no clue who that's going to be. There is no person right now who is at the level to beat him besides Bobby Lashley, but he's a heel. He's about to be a heel. Hurt Business is about to be back. You'll hear me screaming on this motherfucker, the Hurt Business is back, baby. The Hurt Business is back, baby. You'll hear me say that shit. Also, I want to wish oh my God, good Lord Jesus. Shout out to all the motherfucking AEW pack smokers who was young back in the day and used to see Trish Stratus and they used to be like, hey, it's called whack. If y'all get what I mean, it's called whack. Shout out to the AEW pack smokers in the motherfucking chat and listening to the video. So there's nobody who could really beat Roman. The Rock's not going to beat him, but the match, The Rock versus Roman Reigns, is a big money match. It's a storyline that should be in Hollywood. Family, lineage, years, history, the past, the present, the future, what's next. Those are all the things that you think of when you think of The Rock versus Roman Reigns. Who is really the head of that family? Is it The Rock? Is it the same Rock who went to Hollywood and became a superstar and forgot about his family's history in wrestling? Or is it Roman Reigns, the tribal chief, the head of the table, the one who's in charge of the island of relevancy? Who really is it? Who's the head of the table? In the comment section, y'all put in the comment section for me who the fucking head of the table is. Either it's The Rock or if it's Roman Reigns. I'm going to go with the Roman Reigns thing because Roman Reigns is the most relevant right now. The Rock is The Rock and has The Rock's history, but he's done it all and he's not a part of wrestling anymore. He's a part of the history of wrestling, but he's not an active wrestler who's a part of wrestling anymore. So if we're talking about the Anoa'i family or anybody that has to do with the Samoan family, the head of the table is Roman Reigns. But soon, there's another one that's coming for it, and his name's Jacob Fatu. Jacob Fatu is actually pretty decent. I fuck with Jacob Fatu. At the end of the day, The Rock versus Roman Reigns is a big money match. It's a match that's going to pull in more money than any match AEW has ever booked, will book, or even get a chance to book. It's a big money match. There is no denying it. And there's no stopping it. It's going to happen. We know the leaks. We hear it. So unless they switch it up and change to something different, that is going to be what happens at WrestleMania. Who's going to win? I think it's going to be Roman. I don't think it's going to be The Rock. It could still be The Rock. That could be a good way to split the belts up because he knows that he's not going to full-time be there. He hands the belts to somebody else or opens up a challenge or a tournament or something. Because, you know, AEW love tournaments. And if AEW love tournaments and Triple H see that, Triple H love a tournament. At the end of the day, The Rock versus Roman is a big money match. And it's going to sell and do higher numbers than anything AEW has ever produced or thought about producing. This has been Master Marks. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe, comment, tell us if you hate us, tell us if you love us, hit the notification bell so you know every motherfucking time we drop a motherfucking fucking video, motherfucking rock bottom that bitch, spear that bitch, fucking Superman punch the motherfucking notification bell, and make sure you do the same thing to the like button, make sure you subscribe. Fuck Tony Khan. Fuck AEW. Fuck Triple H. Bring back Vince McMahon. I'm out this bitch.